What's going on, family? Hope you're having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from. When you made your mind up that you're not going to allow any situation to put you at a place to where you all are really just saying, you know what, I'm done. When you've made your mind up and you say it doesn't matter how bad things get, we're not going to walk away. We might have disagreements. We might not be able to get along. We might not be able to, able to see eye to eye. And, that's where a good therapist comes in and, all these things. But along with it, you have to be able to understand that in order for you all to continue to move forward, everything still has to be dealt with. Now, there's nothing wrong with people staying together, because the problem is that everybody's going to think it's unhealthy that they're still together, even while they're dealing with what they're dealing with. And, everybody has their own opinion. And the problem is that everybody tries to live your life for them based off of the situation, but you cannot be that way. So stop allowing yourself to, get caught up with what everybody else is saying. But getting back to the topic at hand, I just wanted to say that even though you all have decided that nothing is going to tear you all apart, you all pray, you all are very focused, and you all are very persistent as far as, with good at what you all do. You're a great business team, and you've made some strides. You've accomplished a lot of goals together. You all are really good at things outside of the relationship. But when it comes to the relationship in general, it is very challenging. It's challenging because of the whole fact that in order for you all to be good at the relationship, you have to put in just as much work into it as you do with your business. And the reason I'd say business is because a lot of couples, they are really good at accomplishing goals and, doing certain things. And that's really good. That is, and that's the real reason why you all came together. You came together not only because you loved each other, but because you saw so much potential in each other. You said, you know what, this is going to be my business partner. These things I need to accomplish, I need her. These are things I need to accomplish, I need him. And that's cool. But even with wanting certain people to be a part of the journey, you still have to be able to understand that your marriage and your dynamics of your relationship plays a major role in what you do outside of the relationship. Because what happens is, if the relationship struggles and you all are not happy in the relationship, how are you all going to be able to maintain, business partner relationships? Because you really can't ignore it. One of you all are going to be upset while the other person is really just ignoring it. So I really feel that we have to make sure that we're being fair here. We have to make sure that we are really paying close attention, because the communication, the time well spent, the things that we should really consider anytime we are building with someone, there has to be some areas that have to be corrected. There's no perfect relationship. Let's get that straight. There's no perfect relationship. Each one of us are in our own place, own space. But even with it being that way, there still has to be some things that have to be dealt with along the way. So let's not neglect the things that we need to deal with. And if we're going to deal with these issues, then we have to be honest with ourselves. How long are you going to allow you all's relationship to slip through the cracks for the sake of the business, for the sake of development, for the sake of what you all are doing? How long are you going to allow things to just fold because you don't know what to do? He don't know what to do. She don't know what to do. These are the things that we have to pay close attention to. And as we pay close attention to it, then we'll be able to understand that growth is really essential to what you all are trying to do. Now, let's take a little closer look. I'm almost done with this video, but let's just be honest with ourselves. Why is it that we are so good at everything outside the house? Let's just be honest. Why is it that we're so good with everything outside of our relationship? Why is it that we're so good with friends? You know, we have really good friendships. We really do. Why is it that we're so good with hanging out with the guys and, you know, going over and helping people do certain things, whether it's helping, you know, friends that just bought a house move, or whether it's, you know, fixing things. And, you know, we are so good at everything else, but we're so broken and we're so lost in our relationships. And I feel that a lot of us are like this because we have never taken the time out to appreciate and put in the effort into building something with someone. We've never taken the time to build with anyone. And now that we have the person we have, was it for gain? Was it for pleasure? Was it just really for business? You know, you have to decipher, why is it that your relationships are not working? Because I'm not saying that everything is you, and I'm not saying everything is them, because it's two of you all. But you have to look and say, what is going on? Why is it that we're putting in so much work into everything else around us, but our relationship and our marriage is lacking? It's so unfair. And you all, and I think a lot of couples miss this because all we see is the gray areas, and we see the negative things that take place in our relationships, but we never acknowledge that we put time and effort and energy into things that really matter. And I'm not saying that your marriage and your relationship doesn't matter, but if it did, we would put in even more effort into it than we do with everything else in life. So I need you all to think about that. I need you all to really pay close attention to that and get with your partner or your spouse and, you know, say, hey, listen, we got to put in more effort into making this thing work. You know, because we're going to be just like our exes. You know, we're going to wonder why in the world we didn't work out. Well, because we went in the same exact way we went into our last relationship. And you probably didn't, but you're doing the same things that you did. You're not putting in the same efforts that you put into everything else. So we just gotta be we gotta be really, you gotta be able to accept where you're at and just be real. And if you do this, you'll see your life transform and you won't be attacking them. You know, and here's the thing, you all. Sometimes you talking to them about certain things, they feel like you're attacking them. Especially like a person like me, I'm the kind of person that I'm always looking for ways that we can improve. And with that being said, she is going to feel like I am attacking her because I'm always approaching her with issues. I'm not attacking her. All I'm trying to do is just work on the things that we have to work on so that we can love again, all right? So last but not least, always remember, this is a moment of your life. God is bigger than this moment, and that's the reason why we got to continue to press. Have a blessed and wonderful day.